Learn how to trade meme coins on Solana. Step 1. Go to photon.click and connect wallet. Step 2. Watch the video carefully and follow the instructions.
So now that your wallet is connected, it is generated, you are going to land on this page. Before we do that, I'm going to show you how to fund your wallet. So you're just going to go to your little account symbol here. You are going to click on transfer funds. And from here, you can either deposit money into Photon. You can also withdraw money from Photon into your Phantom wallet. Just make sure that this matches with the wallet that you want to send the money to. And you can also see your transfer history, but let's go ahead and fund our wallet. I'm going to go ahead and put 0.1 Solana in my wallet. I'm going to click deposit and confirm, and voila, my money has successfully been deposited, and I now have 0.1 extra SOL in my Photon wallet. So now we're ready to start trading. We're going to go back for a tutorial. We're going to go to the new pairs page. So this is the first page you're going to land on. It literally shows you all of the brand new pairs. We have a few things we can do here. We can obviously filter by market cap or liquidity or transactions or volume, whatever you want to do. The other thing is you have some manual filters up here. So maybe I only want to see tokens that have the liquidity burnt check mark, or the top 10 holders, which that's all here. We're going to look at it in just a second. I can also filter by volume. So I only want to see tokens that have a certain amount of volume or a certain market cap, maybe between 10,000 and 50,000. So if I click apply, I'm only going to see tokens that are within that market cap, which is this column right here. If I want to clear that, I reopen the filters and I just click reset, and boom, all of those presets are now gone. The second thing I can filter by is the type of DEX that I want to see. So you can toggle pump fund on and off here. If I do it, you're going to see there's a lot more tokens that start to appear, but there's a dedicated page for pump fund. So I'm just going to turn that off. Now, like I said, on the right side, we do have some audits. The main ones you're going to want to see are the LP if it's burnt, as well as the top 10 holders. But I'm going to show you another place where you can also see all of this information. But probably the most used feature on this page is going to be the quick buy button, which you can, if you don't see it, you can toggle it on and off up here. And then this, if I click this right here, it's automatically going to buy 0.1 or whatever I set it to. You can change it up here. I can put 1,000 SOL if I wanted. It's automatically going to buy 1,000 SOL of whatever token I click quick buy on. So be careful not to have that too high in case you accidentally click on it. After this page, we have the trending page, which is a little bit similar to the new pairs in terms of how it looks. We do have a bit more options like filtering by time. However, the difference on this page is it's showing you the top 100 trending tokens. So as you can see, we have some really big tokens here compared to the new tokens page. Here we have Michi, which is at 250 mil. We have WIF, which is at 3.1 billion, and so on. So a lot of people like to hang out on this page and see what is trending. Again, you can change by time. You can also put some filters if you want to see, hey, what are the newer tokens that are trending? But the main page that people are using on all these tools, whether it's Photon, whether it's BullX, is going to be the meme scope page, because this is a terminal for pump fund. If you don't understand what pump fund is or what this stuff is that I'm about to explain, I'm going to put a video in the description down below, or it's going to pop up right now if you're on YouTube, which explains the basics of pump fund. So on this page, we once again have filters, but now we have filters for every single column. So same thing, if I want to see pump fund or moonshot, which is another version of pump fund, I can toggle it on or off. I can also filter by market cap. So I only want to see tokens that are minimum 20,000, maximum 30,000 market cap. I click apply, boom, you can see all these tokens now are between that range. I want to turn it off. I just click reset. And like I mentioned in that other tutorial that I'll link, this is the newly created tokens. These are the ones that are about to graduate. You can see one right here is migrating, and these are the graduated tokens. Now I also get a ton of quick info on these tokens, like how many holders they currently have, what the volume is, what the market cap is, as well as links to their Telegram, Twitter, website, and pump fund. So if I'm quickly scanning tokens, this page is very useful because I have everything in one spot. And then just like on those other pages, I also have the quick buy button. So if I'm trying to buy tokens really quickly, trade them, and try to make some good multiples, you can do it directly from here instead of having to actually click onto the token and then use this trading section, which we're going to take a look at in just a second. So let's say there's a token that I want to buy. I just chose this at random, so please don't ape into it because you see it in my video. This is the page you're going to land on. So we have our chart, which is actually using TradingView. So if I want to do some technical analysis, if I want to put like support and resistance, I can do that, and trend lines and all. it's very useful to have everything directly on this page. I can also filter by time. So for brand new tokens, you're going to want to do maybe not a second, but you're going to want to do like 30 seconds or a minute or whatever it is. For the more established tokens, the WIFs, the FWOGs, whatever it is, they're going to do 1 hour, 4 hour, 24 hours. But this one we're going to leave on the 1 minute chart. Now on the bottom here, we have all the transactions that are going through. If you don't want to see the small transactions, you can filter by, let's say 0.9 SOL. And it's now only going to show me the transactions that are 0.9 SOL or more. I can see my holdings. So you can see I only have 1 token in this wallet. FWOG, I have 0.1. I'm up 3.25%, baby. Let's go. I can also see the top traders for this token. So there's one guy over here, or girl, he made $23,000 in profits from $1,200. That's the dream right there. That's what we want to be doing on these tokens. You can also see he has 0 left. So he is fully out of this token, and his balance here once again is 0. Now he purchased in 2 transactions. He sold in 84. If I want to see that on the chart, I would just click right here and boom, here are all his buys and his sells. And as you can see, he was selling responsibly. He was selling a little bit at a time, not to nuke the chart and get all of his money out. And he ended up making $23,000. So good on him. I can also see the holders. So you're going to want to check, like, does any one holder have 10% of the token, which I'm going to show you another spot where you can check this. We have bubble maps, which is going to show you the link between different wallets. It's basically doing an audit for you. And finally, you can see your orders, which we're going to look at also in just a second. So now you decided that you want to purchase this token. You would do that on the right side over here. Same thing for selling, but we're going to start with buying. So on the right side, you have a ton of information. I have the socials, I have the current market cap, how many buyers there are, what's the volume, and so on. And if I want to buy, I would click buy right here. I would be in buy now. This is if you want to buy immediately. And then I would decide how much I want to buy. There's some presets. I can also manually put in whatever amount I want. If I want to fix my slippage or my priority fee, I would click advanced settings right here. So here's where I can change my slippage. For a token like this, that's pretty volatile. You might need 5, maybe a little bit more slippage in order to get your transaction to go through. For something like WIF or FWOG or one of these tokens that has a very large market cap, I'm talking 100 mil or more, you're not going to need 20, 30% slippage. You're going to need a very low slippage. But for this one, you might need more slippage. So you can always put it to 10 if you want to make sure it goes through. Slippage is the amount of money you're willing to lose while purchasing the token. So if I'm willing to give up 10% of my SOL while buying because I feel the token's going to moon, I might put 10, I might put 50 if I'm trying to get the token immediately and I think, hey, this is a guaranteed win. You also can change your priority fee, your bribery fee. Just know whatever you put this to, you are giving that away when you click purchase. And then from there, I would just click quick buy if I want to purchase this token. So for the sake of this video, let's just do it. I'm just going to put 0.1 because I don't actually want to buy this. I click quick buy and it should, boom, right away, immediately went through. I go to my holdings and you can now see I have the Trench token. I am currently down 6%. Woo! Now on the other side, let's say I want to sell the token. I would just click sell right here and then I can sell my initials. Let's say I'm up 5x. I only want to take out my initials and I want it to be easy. I just click sell initial. I can sell half my stack 100%. I can put a manual percentage, so 20%, or I can set an amount of SOL, like, hey, I want to take out 0.2 SOL. Do that for me. And then same thing here, I have the advanced settings so I can change my slippage, whatever it is, but I'll just show you. Let's go ahead and sell this token. I'm going to take a small loss here. I click sell and voila, my token is sold. I could have also sold it directly from here, but personally, I always use this. Now, what if I automatically want to buy the dip, or I want to set a stop loss, or I want to set a take profit? You can do all that within this interface. So for buying the dip, you click buy, and then instead of buy now, you click buy right here. And then similar to buying, I set whatever amount I want to purchase. Let's say, I don't know, 0.01. And then I can say, hey, if the market cap goes down 20% or 25%, which it tells you what that would be, I want you to purchase for me. If the market cap goes to a certain number, a specific number, or we have the buy line target, which this, I'm going to have to make the chart a bit bigger to actually see it, but you see it puts a line on the chart, which if you're good at TA, maybe it helps you visualize it more with your like support and resistance. It also tells you what percentage that dip would be. So if I pull it lower, you're going to see it goes into the negatives here, but it would be down 126%. So I would just click create order. So if it goes, so now if I go to orders, limit orders, you're going to see here's my order. So I have a buy the dip if the token goes down 55.81% from where I set that up. Now, let's say I do already hold a token and I want to set a stop loss or a take profit. It functions exactly the same. So we have stop loss if you go down 20% by market cap with the target line thing. I'm going to want to sell X%. Let's say it's a stop loss, so I want to sell 100%. I want this to expire in 72 hours. If it doesn't happen before my expiry time, kill the order. And here I'm doing 100%. Yep. What market cap did I put? Let's say 50, going down by 50%. It's going to tell you what it is. And then I just click create order and you can see it now pops up here, stop loss. So I currently have a buy the dip in place. I also have a stop loss. Now, finally, if I want to take profit, let's say the token moons, if it goes up 20%, or again, a certain market cap, or I can do the line target thing again. So if it goes up, hey, 262%, I want you to sell 50%. Same thing, I set an expiry and then I click create order and boom, I now have a take profit that is set. If I change the advanced options with slippage and stuff, I can make sure or try to make sure my transaction goes through. If I want to cancel all of these, you just come here in orders or in the orders page, and then I would click the trash can and that's going to disappear. The transaction is no longer going to happen. Now, the last type of buying or selling you can do is dollar cost averaging in or out. So here you would go to orders, you would click DCA, and then you click on the right side here, create DCA. So here, either I'm dollar cost averaging in or out because I don't want to buy in one shot or I don't want to sell in one shot and hurt the token. So here I would do, hey, I want to buy 0.2 Solana worth of this token. I want to do it every 1 hour. I want to do this 10 times. So it's going to buy 0.02 10 times over a period of 10 hours. I can set limits like, hey, don't do it if it goes under this market cap or over this market cap. Set an expiry. If it never reaches my limits, it's not going to happen. Same thing. We got some advanced orders. I click create order. It's going to set up that dollar cost average for me. Same thing on the sell side. Here I can do, hey, sell 25%, 50, or a manual percentage. Do this every 30 minutes. Do this 20 times. I set my min, my max if I want to. I can play around with the advanced settings, click create order, and I now have a dollar cost average in or a dollar cost average out of the token set up. So that does it for buying and selling the token. Once again, up here, I have my holdings. So you can see I currently have some Trench. I also have some FWOG. I can sell it directly from here. And hey, I want to get rid of 100% of this token. Quick sell it, get me out. Boom, that token is gone. I believe if I refresh, okay, it's still going to be here. There's got to be a way. There you go. I can. And that does it for today's tutorial. The next one is going to be a Bullx tutorial. So make sure you hit the subscribe button